Most people get this wrong when they think about starting a company in Luxembourg. They assume it is only for big corporations, hedge funds, or extremely wealthy investors. But that is not the full picture. Luxembourg is actually one of the most stable and structured business environments in Europe, and it is accessible to foreign founders if you understand the correct process. Here's the truth no one tells you up front. Starting a company in Luxembourg is not difficult because of complexity. It becomes difficult only when people underestimate compliance rules, misunderstand banking requirements, or choose the wrong company structure from the beginning. Now here is exactly what you are going to learn in this video. You will understand how company formation in Luxembourg works in 2026, which company type foreigners choose, the exact step-by-step legal process, required documents, real costs, timelines, banking setup, tax system basics, and the biggest mistakes that delay approval. By the end, you will have a clear roadmap from idea to fully operational company. And we are starting immediately with the most important decision. Because before anything else, you need to choose the right legal structure. Now here's where most beginners make a mistake. They hear Luxembourg and assume there is only one type of company. But there are multiple structures, and choosing the wrong one can slow down everything later. The most common company type for foreign entrepreneurs is called an SARL, which stands for Société à Responsabilité Limitée. You do not need to memorize the French name. Just think of it as Luxembourg's version of a limited liability company. It is similar to an LLC in the United States, or a private limited company in the UKI. The key advantage is simple. Your personal assets are generally protected from business liabilities. Now here's where it gets interesting. Luxembourg is known for financial services, but the SARL structure is widely used for startups, holding companies, consulting businesses, and international operations. Now let's talk about something very important that beginners often misunderstand. To start an SARL in Luxembourg, you need minimum share capital. The standard requirement is €12,000. This capital must be fully subscribed at incorporation. Now here's the important detail. This is not a fee. It is company capital. It belongs to the business and can be used after incorporation for operational purposes. Now here's a curiosity loop for you. In a minute, I will show you the exact step-by-step process that determines whether your company gets approved smoothly or gets delayed due to banking or notarial issues. But first, let's answer a very important question. Can foreigners start a company in Luxembourg? The answer is yes. Foreigners can fully own companies in Luxembourg. There is no citizenship requirement for ownership. But here's the catch. Luxembourg is very strict about compliance. That means even though ownership is open, documentation and banking checks are highly detailed. Now here's what many beginners don't realize. Luxembourg is not difficult to enter, but it is difficult to pass compliance checks if your documents are unclear or your business activity is not well defined. Now let's talk about company management. An SARL must have at least one manager, also called a gérant. This person is responsible for legal representation of the company. A foreigner can be a manager, and there is no strict residency requirement in many cases. However, banking and tax registration may require additional verification, depending on your profile and country of residence. Now here's where things start to become more structured. Company formation in Luxembourg is not a single step. It is a legal sequence involving notary incorporation, share capital deposit, business register filing, tax registration, and banking setup. And in a minute I will break down that full sequence so you understand exactly how everything connects. But first, let's talk about documents. You will need articles of association. This is the core legal document of your company. It defines ownership structure, capital contribution, business purpose, and governance rules. You will also need identification documents such as a passport, proof of address, and sometimes additional compliance documents, depending on your nationality and business activity. Now here's where most beginners make a critical mistake. They underestimate precision. In Luxembourg, compliance is extremely strict. Even small inconsistencies can delay notary approval or bank onboarding. Now let's move into the step-by-step process. Step 1 is choosing your company name. Your company name must be unique and approved during the legal setup process. It cannot conflict with existing registered companies in Luxembourg. Now here's a retention moment. The next step is where most delays happen, not because it is complicated, but because it requires coordination between legal and banking systems. Step 2 is drafting the Articles of Association. This document defines shareholders, ownership percentages, capital structure, and company purpose. Now here's where it becomes important. This document must be prepared in a legally acceptable format and approved by a Luxembourg notary. This is mandatory. Without notary involvement, the company cannot be incorporated. Now here's where it gets interesting. Luxembourg notaries play a central role in company formation. They are not optional. They validate the entire legal structure. Step 3 is depositing share capital into a Luxembourg bank account. The bank issues a capital certificate confirming that funds are available. Now here's the reality. Without this certificate you cannot complete incorporation. So banking is not a later step. It is part of the formation process. Now here's a common problem. Bank onboarding in Luxembourg is strict due to EU compliance laws and anti-money laundering regulations. Expect detailed questions about business activity and funding sources. But here's the solution. Clear documentation and transparent business plans significantly improve approval chances. Step 4 is official incorporation before a notary. The notary reviews documents, confirms legal compliance, and finalizes company formation. Once completed, your company is officially created. Now here's the moment everything becomes real. This is when your company legally exists in Luxembourg. Step 5 is registration with the Luxembourg Trade and Companies Register. This is the official authority that records your company and assigns a registration number. Now here's a curiosity loop. In a minute, I will show you how long the entire process actually takes and how experienced founders reduce delays significantly. But first, let's talk about tax registration. After incorporation, your company must register with tax authorities. You receive a tax identification number and are assigned to the relevant tax regime. Now let's pause here because this is important. Many beginners assume they can start operating immediately after incorporation. But depending on your activity, VAT registration may also be required. In Luxembourg, VAT registration becomes mandatory once your taxable turnover exceeds 35,000 euros. However, voluntary VAT registration is often used by international businesses. Now here's where it gets interesting. Luxembourg VAT rules are very EU-aligned, which makes cross-border business operations smoother. Now let's talk about banking in more detail. Step 6 is finalizing a permanent business bank account. This account is used for all company transactions. Your capital is deposited here, and all financial activity flows through it. Now here's a real-world example. Imagine Alex, a digital consultant from India. He sets up a Luxembourg S.A.R.L. He works with clients in Germany, France, and Switzerland. He invoices through his Luxembourg company, receives payments in euros, and operates within a high-trust EU jurisdiction. This is why Luxembourg is attractive. It offers strong reputation, stability, and access to European financial systems. Now let's talk about timing. In a smooth case, company incorporation in Luxembourg takes around 1 to 2 weeks. Sometimes faster, but banking approval often determines the total timeline. Now here's the key insight most people miss. Speed depends on preparation, not luck. Clean documentation and clear business activity always reduce delays. Now let's talk about cost. The cost of starting a company in Luxembourg is higher than many EU countries. It includes notary fees, registration fees, legal drafting costs, and banking setup expenses. But here's what really matters. The cost of mistakes is much higher. A rejected banking application or incomplete document can significantly delay your launch. Now let's move into ongoing obligations, because this is where real responsibility begins. Once your company is active, you must maintain full accounting compliance. Luxembourg requires bookkeeping, annual financial statements, and tax filings even if your company has no revenue. Now here's a common mistake. Many beginners assume inactive companies have no obligations. That is incorrect. Compliance is mandatory at all times. This is why most foreign founders hire professional accountants in Luxembourg. It ensures compliance and avoids penalties. Now let's talk about VAT strategy again. If you are working with EU clients or building a scalable international business, VAT structure becomes important early. But registering too early without understanding your model can create unnecessary administrative burden. So timing matters more than urgency. Now here's the final insight before we wrap up. Luxembourg is one of the most respected financial jurisdictions in Europe. It is not the easiest, but it is one of the most credible for long-term international business growth. Now let's quickly summarize everything. To start a company in Luxembourg in 2026, you choose an SARL. Structure: secure minimum share capital of €12,000. Prepare and notarize articles of association. Deposit capital in a bank account. Register with the Trade and Companies Register. Complete tax registration. Open a permanent bank account. And maintain ongoing compliance. The biggest takeaway is simple. Luxembourg offers unmatched credibility and stability, but only if you follow the process precisely and prepare properly from the start. And now you have a complete roadmap from idea to fully operational Luxembourg company. If you found this guide useful, make sure to like the video, leave a comment with your questions, and subscribe. In upcoming videos, I will break down how to build and scale international businesses using EU jurisdictions, including banking strategies, tax optimization, and client acquisition systems that work in 2026.